All right, welcome back to another episode of Talking Shop. I've got my buddy Franklin Gatson here. You may remember him and Little Franklin from maybe the middle of last year.
Next episode, say bye-bye.
Awesome. Franklin just put me through a grueling workout. Tyrone Ross, if you're watching this, he had me running sprints and sled work, so you will appreciate that. But since I was here with Franklin, I thought I'd get an update on how class is going. If you remember, he's in grad school. Right now he's a personal trainer, but will eventually be transitioning or hybriding and doing financial planning as well down the road. So give us an update on where you're at. First semester's over. How'd that go?
It was a struggle. It was a little bit of a struggle. I had macro and micro, which we talked about. It's kind of two ends of the spectrum, along with financial management, which actually went well. So that bodes well for what I want to do.
Right.
Coming into this semester, I have marketing management, operations management, which I'm kind of excited for the marketing, to see how that works as far as building a brand goes, which is something that I do here.
Right.
And I will be doing as I transition forward. So looking forward to this semester. Glad the last one's behind me. So
right.
That's kind of where I am now.
Right. Well, as I was telling you before, a lot of the stuff that you're going to learn in class is not going to make sense or be, relatable until you're actually out meeting with clients. So it's good to know it, but you're going to forget it all beforehand. Which kind of some exciting news we're talking about and figuring out how you can maybe come on and intern with me some this year. You heard it here first. Franklin's going to be around a little bit more, helping me out and getting some exposure to the planning world. Speaking of the planning world, the markets are going crazy. We were kind of talking about that earlier. You haven't been in class, but you're getting ready to go back. What are you expecting your classmates to be saying about the markets? Are they paying attention? Are they concerned? What do you think?
I'm pretty sure my classmates are paying attention. I'm fairly certain that the first 3 or 4 sessions that we have is going to be nothing but market talk. As far as, everyday life, though, outside of school, I haven't heard much about it except for, say, maybe not FinTwit family.
Right.
The market's been kind of all over the place a little bit. It actually moved up or down 1% for 6 days straight, which hasn't happened since 2011. So I've been paying attention to that a little bit.
So you've been reading your stats. You're reading the stats.
Yeah.
So you've got to be relatively new to following the markets as you're getting through class. This is probably your first experience of really seeing a volatile market. What are your thoughts? What are you thinking about that?
I'm not sure how to feel about it, honestly, just
Mm-hmm.
because, like I said, or like we've talked about before, this is all new to me.
Right.
So I just kind of try to follow, people that, we've talked about on Twitter, see how they react to it, and then try to take what they're saying with their thoughts and match to the market, so that I can kind of see like how they're feeling about it. And it's kind of a consensus across my FinTwit family. They all kind of feel the same way about it. So if I can see what they're feeling and place it with what's going on, it's kind of giving me an idea of what to look for.
Right.
So.
Well, and the reality is none of us know.
Yeah.
And I also would tell you that I've had conversations with advisors that have been in the business just as long as I have, which is coming up on 15 years, which is crazy.
Hey,
and like we're having the same conversations, like what's going on? Do we need to be making changes? And like even as a professional and living in this and loving it and breathing it, like we're still human.
Right.
So we suffer from the same biases that our clients have. The difference is, and as you get more experience, you can pull back on those other times you've experienced these types of markets to remember that this time probably isn't different. The best thing to do is stay the course, continue with the plan that you have in place and not react. And then once we get through this turbulent time, if clients need to regroup and reassess their risk, then that's the time to do it. But now when the market's all over the place trying to time it, you just better to ride it out. Don't pay attention to the news. Know that the news is trying to grab your eyes and fear sells. So take that with a grain of salt. Okay. So any closing thoughts on as you head into second semester this year?
Not really. Just ready to get into it. Ready to dive in, keep learning, keep growing. I'm excited about the internship opportunity. I'm excited to see, how I can use the stuff that I'm learning in school and here with you to kind of just keep building this place up and go from there. So.
Sounds good. All right, well, not only is he going to be intern, he's also going to be working me out every Friday around 11. So going to be complementing the CrossFit workouts and the Peloton rides with some torture on the turf. All right, Frank, well, thanks for the time. Thanks for the workout. Everybody, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. There'll be more Talking Shops coming up. Got some people dropping by next week. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, to the podcast. Follow me on Twitter. Follow Franklin on Twitter. I'll have his handle down below. And FinTwit fam out there, make sure you're engaging with this guy because he's a young, bright guy coming into the field. So we'll see you on the next episode.
See ya.